Communication, communication, communication. What is this fuss about all the communication? Why do couples need to communicate? Can the marriage not work without communication? That's a good question. Well, sometimes in some couples, without communication, also the relationship works. Just like you have seen the movie Barfi, where they communicated with a sign language, they really communicated less. They were not always communicating, but less was also more for them. For some couples, the equation works in this way, where less is also more. But for some couples, no matter how much they communicate, it is just less. Why does this happen? Because you don't understand what is the science of communication. Communication is not only about speaking random things. The first thing in relationship is to communicate about your feelings. Then communicate about your day-to-day life, the happenings that are happening in your life. And then communicate about your thoughts, your mindsets, your opinion about society or outside things. So there is a very practical approach towards communication. It's just not a random thing that can be just placed on the table and you can expect your partner to really relish the platter that you have served. It doesn't happen that way. So communication is more about going sequentially in these steps and achieving the success. I've seen many marriages breaking because the lady failed to communicate her feelings. She failed to get through her point to her partner because her partner is too dominating, or maybe she felt scared to speak to him. And at the same time, I've also seen men failing at communication. They going down into depression and already accepting that they cannot speak well. And then giving up on the relationship because they couldn't express themselves well. Now, what is exactly going wrong over here? The only one thing that is wrong is both the parties, either husband or wife, they have constantly told themselves in mind that I'm not a good communicator, I'm not a good communicator, I cannot speak so well, I cannot express myself so well, I'm like that only since childhood. So she has to understand on her own. If she's my wife, she should understand me, and she thinks if he's my husband, he should understand me without me speaking. I cannot speak every single thing for him to understand. He is not a small baby, and he also thinks, how come she is so immature that I have to tell her every single thing and then only she will do. Well, you really have to understand that communication is about expressing yourself first and then listening to other partner.